For many individuals living with ataxia, the journey can feel incredibly isolating. A rare disease, uncertain answers, and often the feeling that no one else truly understands what life with ataxia is like. But when our community walks into the Annual Ataxia Conference together, something powerful happens. They see people who move like they do. They hear stories that sound like their own. They meet others who truly understand the daily challenges and the incredible resilience it takes to live with ataxia. In that moment, they realize something life-changing. They're not alone. Friendships are formed, hope is restored, and a community is built that lasts long after the conference ends. Because of the generosity of donors, Ataxia Connection is able to fulfill one of our most important missions, providing financial assistance, services, and resources to individuals and families living with ataxia through the Better Tomorrow grant program. These grants help ease the burdens that come with a progressive neurological disease. But one of the most important ways we support our community is through travel grants. Early in our organization's history, our board recognized how important it was for individuals living with ataxia and their families to connect with others to truly understand their journey. That's why we provide travel grants for our support group members to attend the National Ataxia Foundation's Annual Ataxia Conference. This conference brings together individuals and families from across the country for education, resources, and access to leading experts, but most importantly, for connection. For many attendees, it is the first time they meet others living with the same ataxia diagnosis. It's a place where stories are shared, friendships are formed, and hope is strengthened. Each year, Ataxia Connection proudly sends members of our ataxia community to attend as a group. Travel grants cover conference registrations, airfare, and a 4-night stay for an individual living with ataxia and a care partner. Over the past decade, participation has grown from fewer than 10 individuals to more than 50 attendees in each of the past 2 years. While these travel grants represent a significant yearly investment, the impact, through connection, education, and community, is truly priceless and worth every dollar. Because this experience is about more than just attending a conference. It's about building connections, finding support, and creating a community where no one has to face ataxia alone. And none of it would be possible without the support of our donors, sponsors, and volunteers.
I have been fortunate to travel twice to the Annual Ataxia Conference, and the experience was incredibly meaningful. You know, when there would be a break or we had kind of our rest day, most everybody was out at the pool, and looking in that pool, nobody looked unsteady. People laying on a lounge chair, they weren't in a wheelchair. You just looked around and everybody looked the same, and I loved that. They do a lot of things to just build community, and so even just the celebration and the dance, I think is super important.
I really enjoyed the opportunity to meet and speak to everyone in our Ataxia Connection travel group. Up until this point, I had made acquaintances within the group, but I truly walked away with friends. The speakers at the conference were uplifting and knowledgeable. The attendees were wonderful to meet. Perhaps the most surprising part of the conference was just being able to be us. We weren't just a couple dealing with a disorder, or a wife with a husband with issues. We were just Tom and Barbie. We didn't have to stop and explain ourselves. We didn't have everyone staring at us. We didn't have to do anything other than just enjoy the conference and learn more. It was so very, very freeing. We are beyond thankful and blessed to have Ataxia Connection provide travel grants. We would not have been able to attend had we covered the expense ourselves. The knowledge, acceptance, and understanding we received, as well as the networking opportunities and friendships we made, were amazing. We definitely came back better equipped to face Tom's diagnosis than we were when we left. A simple thank you is not enough, as this was life-changing for us. God bless you all.